Hi, everyone. Welcome to A Touch of Tarot. I have Sylvia here with me in Paris, and we're on here to talk to you. It's quite early, actually, for you compared to where we are right now, so there probably won't be too many people coming on, but it is a live chat. And we are going to, after, go to Sylvia's channel to do some further discussions after we pull some cards here. We have this amazing, hi, everyone. I don't know who's on there. Look who's with me. I don't know if you guys know Sylvia. I'm pretty sure you do.
Hello. Let me introduce
Go
myself
ahead.
really quick. So my name is Sylvia. I'm from the Enchanted World of Twin Flame. And yeah, Jen and I are here together. We're actually here for a special event. We're going to talk about that in just a minute here. But we're also going to do a message. And after we do a message here, because we're going to start here, and then we're going to go to my channel, and we'll finish up the message, and we'll do a longer version of a reading. I think Jen's going to pull for some cards that she got earlier in message. And then, yeah.
But I want to talk to you guys momentarily. I mean, when you come on, if you're not interested, feel free to, don't swear, empath, because it's going to block your comments. So just don't put the fuck word. So anyhow, what I was saying is I wanted to just mention to you what's been going on here in Paris. This is crazy. The energy, it's like we are in the Twilight Zone. The things that are happening, I can't even describe it all right now because we're just trying to really get to the cards. I know you guys want to know what the energy is for you and for everyone, but we do have a special going on. We're going to do a regular special our Friday, and as you see, my post went down because we were called to go to the Eiffel Tower. I've never been to the Eiffel Tower as much as I felt so drawn to Paris, and I can't explain, guys, what happened there. The energy was so crazy. We saw waves of orbs. And I've told you before, I saw a couple orbs here and there. I've never actually saw in person waves of orbs. And we went on the bridge, and we had this brilliant intention come to us when we were there to lock our love in on the bridge with our twin souls, or whatever you want to call your person. So we want to offer you guys a special, and we are going to literally get a lock for you, put your twin flame's name on it, put your name on it, and lock it on the bridge in Paris. And we're going to run that special. The info will be below. It's going to be $55.55, and it will be done for the closure of the portal. And trust us when we say, I know you guys trust me. I know you guys know I'm telling you my experience from my heart. The energy here is so unbelievable. We have had such twin flame connections out here with our persons, and I'm sure all of you have too. I'm so sorry, not sorry, but we've been absent. I've been absent, and I would love to hear what's happened to you guys, because what's happened to us out here is unbelievable. We are living in a different world out here right now, and we are picking up on this crazy energy. So we're going to get into the card readings. The info is going to be below for those of you that want to purchase this special. It includes a personalized reading plus the lock we're going to put on the bridge for you. We're actually going to connect all of the locks together. So it's our community of as much as we can, because I don't know how many people are going to take us up on this. I think it's the best offer ever, because where better to lock in your love than Paris during this time. Anyhow, before I go too far with that, let's just begin with the readings and discussing for food. Oh, okay. Anyhow, so I'm going to talk about the first card, which actually I'm not. I'm going to reshuffle and start over with you guys. Let's see what comes out. This is this new deck I got out here, and I'm friggin' in love with it. I can't wait to do your personal readings with it. And one more thing, thank you for everyone that's booked a reading. Energy shift is for the collective personal readings, okay? I'm going to start with the regular tarot deck. I had pulled from this deck, and I got the card, but for some reason I've shuffled it back in. The Tower card, point being, it's new beginning time. How do you pay? The link will be below, as always. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're always on here, and you always trip me out because I'm like, why am I seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 everywhere? The link will be below. We're going to take a picture of your lock with the Eiffel Tower and send it to you. We're going to take a picture to show you that we've locked in your love, we've locked in your connection, and we're going to do it literally on the 19th. We are going to go there at 1 a.m. and do this on our own time. And we're super excited.
Yeah, so it's the day that the portal closes, just so you guys know.
Yeah, please talk about that.
So yeah, this portal opened on September 1st, and there's been a lot of change. So the 1st was a big day. We had the 9th, which shifted a lot of the energy for the divine masculine specifically. Then the 11th, there kind of came in that big shift. A lot of you guys felt it, but specifically the divine masculine were feeling this shift. And you could probably talk more about what you saw for the masculine when you're doing the reading. But the 19th is the close of this portal. And this is the September portal to union is how I had channeled that information. So we are going to go that day. We're going to write your name on the lock, you and your twin's name with the date, and then we'll lock it. And just to kind of add to what Jen was saying is we're going to do a personal message, so a personal reading for whoever purchases of where you're at in your union with your twin or whatever message higher self has for you. So that's the way we're going to do those messages. Okay.
6, 7. So let's see. The first card that came out, I'm reading French again, guys. I'm still practicing my French. We have the 10 of Swords, and I'm just going to focus on that right away. Like, look at this. For some reason, I'm looking at it as a circle of swords, and I'm almost looking at it as a collective truth coming to like, almost like, it's like this portal energy. I just feel like they're in a circle, and it's like something's beaming up from this truth coming out. It also involves endings, obviously, because 10s always involve endings. But when we have the 7 of Pentacles, like, what do you pick up on that when you see it personally, Sylvia? Because for me, with the 10 of Swords, normally in regular cards, I could say, like, you know, it's more of a darker energy, but I'm not focusing on that right now. As many of you know, I've been guided to focus on more the more light side of things. And I just feel like this has to do with the investments you've made in yourself, whether you know you've planted the seeds or not. They are coming to light. Everything, the truth is going to prevail. And what the truth is your deepest beliefs, the true deepest beliefs, the ones from your heart. Thank you so much. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. So that always talks about, for me, especially looking like this, happiness and reunion and celebration. There's an ending of the old sadness, the fears as well. There's just this, I'm just picking up this collective energy. And I know, guys, I'm so based on that right now, being in Paris. I'm so focused on this collective energy, but I feel that that is the truth, that we are speaking our truths now. We're coming to this light, to this clarity, to this freedom. There's 2 birds there. And, you know, I'm so focused on your unions right now. So for me, the 2 birds, they're flying to the sun. They're flying to their truth. They're flying to their clarity. So let's see what else we get. This is a new deck for me. And yesterday I took some time to look at it. And the cards here are friggin' amazing. The kings are on horses. So they're actually taking action. It's really interesting. So let's just see. What do we have here for the divine masculine energy right now? The shift that the divine masculines are coming through, it's undeniable. I wish that I could get in detail on here right now, but we're going to talk more on Sylvia's page about what has happened. Not too much, because you guys know what goes on YouTube. Sorry. Uno momento. So we have 2 more cards here now. We're getting a lot of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Look at this card, guys. It's almost like the give and take of divine energy. It really is. Like, there's not people here. It's nature. It's the universe. It's the collective energy. The up and down arrows. It's like as above, so below. And once again, we have those 2 birds there. It's very grounded energy right now. And that may be important for some of you. It may be time to make sure you get out. I mean, Sylvia went for a 3-hour walk this morning, I think around 6 in the morning. I finally slept because, you know, our schedules are so different out here. And with the 3 of Pentacles, I'm picking up right now when I look at it, body, mind, and soul, like spirit connection here. This reading is going to be very positive focus because I can feel it. I can just see already off of the energy I'm getting. It's meant to tell you your investments will pay off. your like the as above, so below. I'm picking up like whatever triggers you had, you were meant to have them. I can't wait to hear all of your stories and hear how you've been doing the last couple of days. And this is about union of divine spirit, of your body, your mind, your soul. Not only that, threes for me right now talk about this year, currently, right now, because this is a number 3 year. And we are coming into not only union, you're coming into union with yourself. That's the way that your masculine or feminine is coming back to you. You've come to realizations. And I told you recently, I had my own breakdown. I had my breakdown on YouTube, but it was the best thing that happened to me ever, because I was able to release. And I thank you guys for your support. And it just felt so good to get that out. And I didn't realize how much I had to get that out. So I'm going to pick one more. Oh, wow. Watch your thoughts, guys. Okay, let me get back into that for a second, because you guys, I tell you to watch Amanda. You are the creator. It's about setting intentions. And it is the truth. And I practiced that even today. Before I spoke to my masculine, I practiced the intention of course I'm lovable. Of course I'm loved. Of course he wants to speak to me. Of course there's going to be a union. Of course. And just keep those type of words and thoughts going through your mind. And I promise you, it does work. You know that. Yes. Focus on the light. Absolutely. Have a blessed day, family. Hi, Gail. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy you're even on here, because it's super early for some of you, I bet. So let's see if anything, I want to kind of get a little, I feel like these cards are just telling us to ground ourselves, that there's a collective truth that is, it's becoming clearer and clearer. That's the best way to put that, actually. There is a truth that is becoming very clear, especially in masculines, you know, because for some of us, the masculines were the ones that seemed the most detached, or that seemed, I don't know, the ones that had to change the most, though we both had to. But there's this energy coming to everyone that we know the truth now, and you can't deny it. For those of you that are not with your masculine, especially if you've met him, that type of a bond you can never forget, especially when it happened in person at some point. And they can never forget you. They can never forget that. The craziest shit's been happening. I can't wait to hear, everyone. Yeah, the craziest shit. If I could tell you, we are living in, like, we're staying in this world right now that seems like it's surreal. 7:30 a.m. Thank you. I like to hear the times out there. Thank you, Empath. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Pull a card and I'll pull some cards.
Well, here,
I love this deck she got.
Yeah, so I got a few new decks. We went to a spiritual shop out here. And this is a beautiful, beautiful deck. It's like gold. But the cards, too, have very different meaning. We were sitting in a restaurant yesterday, and we were looking at all the cards. And they just mean different things, almost like the version is different in a way. But anyways, I had pulled the Justice card. And what I feel, is this the one on the top? Strength. How weird. I don't know. I guess I reshuffled while I was talking, but it's okay. Justice is the card that came up. And that's what I feel. It's really a time of that, where there's so much shift for the divine masculines. When you were asking a question, actually, is when you pulled this card, the Ten of Swords. Like, you were asking about, like, the masculine. And, oh, there they are. And that horse. Oh, my gosh. We've been pulling cards a lot. So we got lots of stories. But the Ten of Swords seems to be their predominant energy, where they can't really fight it anymore. They've struggled a lot. One of the things that I was hearing when you were pulling cards, and when you pulled that specific one, is that they've been traumatized, and they've been, like, in this place where they were down, like they weren't really able to get up from there until now. And that's why I'm holding the Strength card in my hand, because it is like this energy that's come in to give the divine masculine strength to stand. And also with the horse, what we've seen that's very interesting, because we've been reading all these like cross cards, and these cards have a very different meaning. We really got into this one. Yeah. So this is horses. The horses as well. The horses and the standing horse that I was going to say really quick. So like, oh, you want to say? Go ahead. So the standing horse, because like all the cards that we were pulling, like in this deck. I pulled 4 cards, and they were all knights, and they were all the horses, and it was like the divine masculine coming forward finally. But then we also pulled like all these individual horses. But the standing horse is like a horse that's finally able to move, right? So that's kind of where I feel the masculine, like they're able to move.
But the standing horse that we pulled that we're talking about actually was about your guidance to a new space, which was really interesting. But it was about a horse standing still, like literally, but you're being guided into this new portal technically. Mm-hmm. Do you want to say any more? Because I really want to talk about this one. So yesterday this card came out. This is actually the King of Pentacles. Now, in the context that this card came out yesterday, the most interesting thing, guys and girls, the King of Pentacles is surrounded by 9 pentacles. And what that told me personally is that this king that's coming forward with an offer is now single. He has that energy of the 9 of Pentacles, that female that's in contact with the higher realm, higher self. In fact, for Sylvia, she was mentioning that the 9 of Pentacles for her is a twin flame energy, which is really interesting because you're seeing eye to eye. So we have this king coming forward on a horse, which says he is making movement, taking action, grounded energy, something thought out, something that he's ready to share with you. He is single on top of it. He has 9 pentacles. He's having that energy of being single. Oh my gosh, and we have the King of Pentacles.
No, I pulled it. I was shuffling. Okay. It's the same card. Yeah. As you're talking about.
So look at no. It's a good point because see, our regular king, but our new king, is on a horse and ready to share. Let me just see what someone's saying here. The new beginnings and there's stops on the journey, and every stop that happened on the journey, we promise you it was for a reason. We have been channeling these messages. You can't truly mess this up. And that's something else I actually want to tell you guys from personal experience. For some of you, thank you so much. I'm going to put the link to make the payments though, guys. It's going to go on Sylvia's account because we usually do that. Then we split it. It's okay. Don't worry about anything it's okay. You're good. But what I was going to say, what was I just saying about the, okay. I know what I was going to say. This is a message from my heart. And this is something that I'm personally, did recently. For some of you, I kind of wanted to tell you, this may be a time, if you've done the work and if you've got as grounded as this and you realize, your worth and your love, your self-love, your value, and not about your worth, but you are a specimen, you are from this universe, that type of worth, right? It may be time for you to reach out to your masculine very lightly, very small, and just let him know that you are there and that you still think of him, because some of the masculines have been quite scared by some of us. Some of us may have freaked out, as we talked about the other day, or maybe they just don't think you want them anymore. And I'm telling you the honest truth. They're too afraid to even ask. Why are the guys afraid? I don't know. I'm sure some of the ladies are afraid too. I can't relate to that because I go for what I want, but we can't speak for anyone else but ourselves. So I did want to say that, and I'm happy I remembered that some of you, if you feel guided to, and if you feel ready to, and if you've asked for that sign I told you to ask for recently, and you got some clarification, it may be time for some of you to reach out, but please don't jump ahead of yourselves. You know it, you'll feel it in your heart, because that's not going to benefit every single person. But also, you really can't do anything wrong. But if you're not ready, it could kind of hurt you, because maybe you won't get a response. And the truth is, maybe he won't respond for a few hours or a couple days, but you don't know. So just, if you want to just say hey, just to let you know I'm here and I'm thinking of you. That's a nice thing. You're just telling him you're thinking of him. I just wanted to mention that for some of you, that you may actually, it may benefit you. It may release some tension. This is a time of miracles when it comes to love right now and when it comes to union. And if we could tell you everything that's happened out here, I don't even know if we could remember every single thing. Every day has been we're waking up in the twilight zone. The weird, I woke up one morning and I went to the window, guys, and I saw this man, empty streets, going like this, tippy-toeing, stopping he's spying. He was spying. He's ding, 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 stopping behind the wall, looking. No one's there, by the way. I'm just watching him from my window. I'm oh my God, where am I? He goes to the next pole. that's a sign that people are watching. People are being spied on, whether it be in a negative or positive context. You are being seen, okay? And, even now when I say that, you're not just being seen by the 3D, you're being seen by the higher realms as well. And the guidance you're getting. Empathy queen, me too. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you guys are beautiful. Thank you so much. So let me pull one more card here, and then I'm going to ask Sylvia to pull a couple cards, because my message seems to be quite based on being grounded and someone coming forward with this offer. But I do want to remind you, get connected. You guys know you hear the sound in the background. I'm listening to my favorite girl, the angelic code sound healing music. If you need to do that first, that might benefit you, so you can calm your energy before you make any moves and really ask yourself, your deeper self, am I ready to reach out? Because this is a time of very special energy that's happening, and people are open right now. As we said, there's this collective truth that is undeniable. It is becoming clearer and clearer. Look at those clouds, they're almost gone. It's almost the time. And it's not a joke when we say this 19th portal, this 9 to 19th. There's definitely something happening here. It's not a joke. And we are in the city of love. And for those of you that didn't hear about our special, we are running a special. We're going to get your lock, put your name on it, take a picture at the Eiffel Tower with your lock, and send you a personal reading. So I will put you're an old man. Don't say that. Don't say that. What are you trying to say? Something wrong with old men? Okay. Let me just get one more card. That's interesting. I think this one wants to come out. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. I love these cards. I got to talk about this one. This is the Hierophant, but look at what we have going on here. So you guys know, for me, the Hierophant represents the energy of almost not necessarily a false union, but maybe a forced union or a religious union, something that you do for looks, something that a lot of the masculines had to go through, maybe even the feminines get married for the reasons that they are taught to get married. But the best thing about this card is there's 3 people. And when I look at this card, the message is different. The message is there is going to be a severance. There is going to be a separation of the whole third party BS. And it is time to actually become into union with two. And it's going to be one of love. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Star card. Wishes are coming true. I just feel like the naked truth is here. It is time. Guys, get real with yourself, okay? And don't forget to love yourself. Do your affirmations. I'm sorry, this woman is it's like she's in La La Land with herself, loving herself, feeding herself. Both cups are coming in. Usually it's one out, right? Yeah. She's giving both. Get that. She's giving all the love to herself. And don't be afraid to do that right now if you have to. If you have to retract, if you're going through a really rough time and you're not feeling the best, it's not the time to reach out. It's the time to give to yourself. And for those of you that can't reach out to your masculine right now and just say, hey, you're on my mind, do it from your heart and send the message out there. I know everyone has different circumstances, but this is a time, I'm telling you, of this is the separation of third parties. And the third party, as you know, can be anything. It doesn't have to be a human being. It can be whatever's holding you guys back. But for most of us, probably 95% is a human being holding things back, right? And also the person's holding themselves back, the divine masculine. I love that this man's hands on his heart too, because it's time. The Hierophant, it's his job to create unions, even though they may not be right. That's not his issue. But I feel like here he's seeing from his heart, it's time. It's time to stop this game. It's time to stop pretending like you have to do what society says you have to do. The third party situation now with this combination will be broken. The string will be cut. Someone will be let loose, 100% sure. For those of you that have someone that's, ghosted you, the new term we use, trust me, it will all come to light. Everything, the truth will be revealed. not just that, it's a time to be open and connect and communicate. So you will get communication. Cards I pulled yesterday literally said there will be an ending to certain situations and that communication will be coming in, and it's positive. You're shaking, just breathe. That's all you got to do right now. Yeah, we all went through here. We've gone through the ups and downs. We've totally gone through ups and downs. Do you want to pull some cards anymore, or do we want to head over?
Let's head over.
So what we're gonna do, because we want to tell Sylvia's group, is we're gonna go to Sylvia's channel right now. We're gonna shuffle the cards again and pull the new message. And it might be, a good thing for you guys to come over there and check it out, because there may be another message there for you, because you pick up different messages, different channels, right?
Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna do a reading, so
yes.
and you can also close, but I have lots of new cards, new decks that I'm going to use, and these are fun. I'll talk more about it, though. But I've also got a lot to share as far as what I'm picking up and what I wanted to say about the divine masculine energy. So, head over to my channel, and we'll chat more over there. So it's the Enchanted World of Twin Flame.
So we're going to the Enchanted World of Twin Flames channel right now. Just so that we can include everyone, we wanted to tell you guys about the special. And let me just get a little more detail that we need you to, if you want this special, we need it in by the 17th. Because it's going to be a lot of work to do everyone's video and write the names on the locks. Please try to get anyone that wants to do the exchange, please try to get it in by the 17th.
Yeah, so as soon as we get orders, we'll start putting the readings together. So those will go out. But the 19th is the day that we're going to go get the locks and individually write everybody's name, and then we're going to do the chain of locks together. And we will send a picture individually to you of your lock with your name on it, and then the lock chain.
I wish I had the lock to show you. I'll show you on Sylvia's channel what the lock looks like. It's literally a beautiful little heart, and it says Paris on it, and we can write on it with one of those markers that stays. We already grabbed a few of them, but we need to see what we need to order. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope to see you over at the Enchanted World of Twin Flames.
Yeah, and we're going to do a post too. So it'll have all the information.
With the link in it. We're going to do everything for you guys.
Thank you. Namaste. We'll see you over on my channel. Okay, bye-bye.
I love that. Bye, guys. Oh, I love it. I think that